What's up, Level Up family? Back here with another video for you guys. This video right here, I'm going to answer a few questions that I've been getting about my factoring company, TAFS. Now, please don't all just run away from the video now, because I know that there are some good reviews out there on TAFS and there are some bad reviews out there on TAFS. I have did my homework, and I went to look up some stuff about TAFS, and I see that a lot of people have been having problems with TAFS, so I'm going to answer some of my subscribers' questions that I've been getting. And like the typical questions I've been getting about TAFS, like, one, are you still with TAFS? How do I feel about TAFS? Have I had any problems with TAFS? Have TAFS ever held my money? The general type questions. So I'm about to answer all these questions. Alright, so of course, the answer to the first question, yes, I'm still with TAFS. Do I plan on going anywhere? To be honest, I've been with them for about 2 years now, and we have had our ups and downs. And I put it like this: it's like a love-hate relationship that I have with TAFS. But lately we've been on a good path. We've been doing good. Once I learned the ways to, not have problems, or the things that they don't like. Once I learned, what those were, I just didn't do those. And basically, you learn from your mistakes, So you do something one way, and it's gonna hold the money. You find another way to do it so that you get your money on time, so that you don't have no problems. But like I said, I'm still with TAFS. I probably won't leave, because I feel like all places and businesses, they have ups and downs. So I could leave TAFS and then I could go to another factoring company that I don't know, and I could potentially have maybe the same type of problems, or I could probably have no problems. I don't know, but like I said, I'm already in with TAFS. I understand TAFS. I know what to do with TAFS, so I don't have any problems with them no more, But one question was, have they ever held my money? Yes, they have held my money. And I could tell you now, when you're in the app, you go to the dashboard, and on the dashboard you have your invoices dates. This is one thing that I learned. I had to learn the hard way. So I'm learning. I made a video about this already. I can put it up there at the top of the screen so that you guys can go back and look at it and watch it. But if you see an invoice, now I want to make sure I got it right. I believe it's 0 to 30 days, and then 31 to like 50 days. Let me check, because I don't want to give y'all the wrong thing. I don't want to give y'all the wrong information. So I'm gonna open up my app and click over to my dashboard. Yep, the aging is gonna be the aging category. It's gonna be 0 to 30 days. That's the first one. It's gonna be on your right hand side. As soon as you open up the app, you hit the dashboard, it's going to be on your right hand side. You got 0 to 30 days, and you got 31 to 60 days, and you got 61 days to 90 days, and then you got 101 plus days. And we just hope that you never have to hit the 91 to 100 or that 121, because if you hit that, they're holding your money, But I typically like to look at the 0 to 30 days, just to see which invoices are already in there. Now, if you have invoices that's in the aging, I'm gonna just say, if you have any invoices that's in the aging section, that means that TAFS haven't got paid for. So if you see invoices that's in 0 to 30 days, it's cool, it's okay, because, you know, majority of brokers, they don't pay until around like 30 to 45 days, you know, so that's okay. That's okay. But when you see that it's starting to get around that 50th day and it's not paid, hey, call up the broker. You know who you did the load with. Yeah, I did this load with you almost about 2 months ago. The load number is such and such. You know, just call them. Call the broker and see what's going on. Like, my factoring company is almost 2 months. My factoring company, you know, hasn't got paid on it. I'm just trying to figure out, is there anything on my end? Is there some paperwork, you know, that didn't get sent over or anything? What is it, so that we can clear this up? You know, because you don't want it to go to that next step when it goes to that 60 to 90 days. Because when it gets around to that 60 to 90 days, that's when time is crucial, and you need to go. You need to work. Because say if yeah, all right, say a broker takes 45 days to pay, you know, you looking and you're on your 40th day. So we gonna cut it back. We're not gonna wait till 50. We're gonna cut it back to like 40. But you can go earlier than that if you want. But say if you on the 40th day, you call your broker and you figure out, you talking to them, you trying to figure out like what's been going on, why the factoring company haven't gotten paid. They could tell you, oh, well, we haven't received any paperwork from your factoring company. Now you got to get on the phone with TAFS, and everybody knows you can't just call TAFS up and they gonna answer like you calling your mother, father, or family member, or best friend or something. No, TAFS, it don't work like that. They have a callback feature, so you call in, you got to get on the waiting list, you got to give a call back, and 9 times out of 10 they're going to call you about 4 or 5 hours later, if not the next day. But sometimes it happens. They claim that, you know, they don't have a lot of workers, or it's a lot of phone calls. So I don't know, I don't work there, so I can't tell you. I just know based off experience, whenever I call, I always got to hit that callback feature, and 9 times out of 10 I get a call back within an hour to 4 hours, somewhere around that window. I get a call back. But I do get a call back. Sometimes 90% I get a call back. I'll put it that way. 90% of the times I get a call back. But you can call him and then you can tell him, look, I need you to send over the information to my broker so that they can pay you. And now once the broker receives that payment, guess what? If it takes them 45 days to pay, now that 45 days starting from that day that they got that paperwork, and you already 40 days in. You don't want to get nowhere around 90 days, because if you get around 90 days, TAFS going to reach out to you once you submit your very next invoice, and you could be having a hard time. You got rent to pay, you got a bill, something that's coming up, you go drop that load, and TAFS hit you with that email like, unfortunately, we're going to have to hold this money because due to an invoice that's 91 days, that's still aging, and we haven't gotten paid for it. And now you out of that money. That money that you just dropped that load that you was hoping that is going to hit your account tomorrow, the next day, is not going to hit it no more because TAFS just took it. Now that's what I mean by TAFS taking it. And once TAFS take the money, you can best believe they're not going to hit you back up about the money. They're not going to call you, oh, well, just do this or do that. No, they're not going to do none of that. Once they got that money for that debt that they didn't get paid on, money they just took from you, from that money they got paid on, that's it. They good. So now it's going to be up to you to do all the back office work, calling around, trying to figure out what's going on. So that's one thing that you can do to prevent yourself from having your money taken by TAFS. You know, they're not going to do that back office work for you. They got plenty of other stuff to deal with. They're not going to do that. So just make sure that you staying up on your agent, on your invoices. You know, call ahead, even if it's 30 days. Like I said, you can call as early as you want to. 30 days, it's a month. See what's up. Make sure it's in the processing that my factoring company is getting that money, and you will never have to worry about TAFS taking your money. Now, another issue that I have had with TAFS taking my money is I picked up a load, and it was supposed to have been a full load, but when I got to the shipper, they told me that they only had half of the trailer to load. They didn't have all of the product. I guess all the product didn't come in. They were short or something. Something happened. They just didn't have all the product. So they wrote 24 pallets on the paperwork, but they scratched it off and put 12 pallets on the paperwork. So when I went to go deliver it, and I took the screenshot, processed the invoice, TAFS held it because they said in order for them to release payment to me, they need to make sure that they get something from the broker saying that yes, it was a half of a load, but we're still paying the full amount of the rate. Because you can have an agreement, say you're gonna get 500 on this rate, but they paying 500 for a full load, but you only getting a half a trailer. So they need to make sure that the broker is still gonna pay that full load, because they don't want to pay you the 500 and a broker gives them a short payment. Because then now that's gonna make TAFS have to come back after you 90 days or whenever it is from then to get their money back. So they will just hold your money until you get, until they get that information from the broker. So they did that to me, and the broker, the one lady from TAFS told me the best thing to do when stuff like that happens is to just already have the broker send the email already over to TAFS and just clear things up. So just don't take it as, if you have a problem with TAFS, don't take it as, oh my God, they the worst company ever and all of this. They just have their rules and regulations that they gotta abide by. So we're customers for them. We gotta abide by it too at the same time, and just try not to make the same mistake over again. That's all that I did. So I went through it one time. They held my money with different issues. I learned from them issues, and I never repeated them issues again. So like I said, it's been smooth sailing. I haven't had them hold my money. I see invoices aging. I'm on the phone calling brokers, yo, I need you to send this money over to my factoring company, because they don't play. They don't play. They taking their money just like the IRS. You owe them money, they will seize your account. They will take stuff. They not asking. They gonna take it. And TAFS is the same way. So hopefully this video helps you guys out. Whatever problems that you go through with TAFS, just try not to repeat those same problems, and I promise you that your relationship with TAFS will get that much better, just like it has gotten better with me. But if you know anyone that can benefit from this video, please don't hesitate to send it to them. And y'all stay safe out there, and I'll catch y'all at the next video.